In many cases, murder is a very public thing. In other cases, it occurs in very remote places.
In the case of 45-year-old Gail Ekstrom, that place was a lonely trail in some woods off Dolphin Island Parkway.
Yeah, her murder has gone unsolved for 18 years, but police believe one of you knows who killed her.
They hope you'll talk after you see this evening's Friday Night Mystery. Here's Local 15's Darwin Singleton.
December 27, 1999, just 2 days after Christmas. For a man, his 2 children, and a niece and nephew, it was a perfect day to try out their new Christmas bicycles. And this little used trail off a remote stretch of Dolphin Island Parkway seemed like the perfect place to do just that. Mobile Police Sergeant Armand Campbell knows it well.
I grew up down there. I used to ride bikes, shoot pellet guns, hunt squirrels.
A time and a place to make childhood memories. That is, until the riders came across a dump site littered with old tires and roofing shingles. And something else, something that would bring their carefree outing to an abrupt end. A badly decomposed body of a woman.
She had been dead for probably 10 days or so.
Sergeant Rusty Hardiman is cold case detective for the Mobile Police Department.
It appears that she had been strangled. She had been sexually assaulted. However, the level of decomposition, would limit that.
A decomposing body on a remote trail with no identification. Crime scene investigators would need a break to find out who the woman was. And they got one. Investigators were able to get a good set of fingerprints, and when they ran them in a nationwide database, they got a hit. The body was identified as this woman, 45-year-old Gail Ekstrom of Engle, Florida. Tracing Gail Ekstrom's credit card receipts, police discovered she left Florida for Montgomery, Alabama, and later traveled to Mobile, where she was known to frequent local bars, especially in the Tillman's Corner area, including a bar known then as the Main Event, the last place she was seen alive.
She was a friendly, outgoing person who would talk to anybody. She carried her little dog around with her everywhere that she went. She had a little, as it was described by some of the people back then, as a Benji dog.
Yeah.
It was on a leash, it was well-mannered, well-behaved, and she would ask people, hey, can I bring it in? And as long as it behaves, and it always did.
Police have reason to believe the dog may have been with Gail on that remote trail the hour she was murdered, but the dog was never found. Another shocking discovery would add even more mystery to the crime, and it happened that New Year's Day after Gail's body was discovered. Her car, a gray Ford Tempo, was found burning behind a shopping center at Highway 90 and Hamilton Boulevard, a building that now houses a branch of the Mobile Sheriff's Office. 18 years have come and gone, and no one has come forward with information that has led to an arrest. But because of the remote location of the crime, Hardiman and Campbell strongly believe the killer is someone familiar with the area. And they believe if the killer won't talk, someone who knows the killer eventually will.
I know it would work on me. And if I didn't do it, I would want to be done with keeping that secret. She knew she was dying, and she knew who was killing her. It just wasn't over in a snap. It was drawn out.
Somebody's told somebody what they did, how it happened. They've confided in them in some way and asked them to keep a secret. And secrets like this aren't supposed to be kept.
For Friday Night Mysteries, Darwin Singleton, Local 15 News.
Well, if you have any information that could help solve this case, Detective Rusty Hardiman wants you to call him at Mobile Police Headquarters. His number's right there on your screen, 208-1810.
Be sure to join us next Friday for another Friday Night Mystery right here on Local 15 News.